Godly. Literally no bad songs and every track is listenable. Very cohesive and gets better over time. Almost perfect. Genuinely great, however has one or two songs that just fall flat compared to the rest of the album. Above average. Most songs on the album are enjoyable to listen to, however more than a few songs are just average. It's okay. Every other song is hit or miss for me, but still amazing in comparison to NCT's discography. Going straight to hell does not exist. Overall, this is a really good debut album, and introduced the classic neo sound in a nice way. Plus it gifted us the one and only Mad City, which to this day remains one of my favorite NCT 127 songs. Fire Truck is also another strong point. I remember when it came out and I had it on repeat for like a month, and still it aged well for me. However, the rest of the tracks are kind of forgettable to me and I don't go out of my way to listen to them. I literally have no words for this. This album is perfection at its finest and remains one of my favorite NCT albums. All tracks are really cohesive with one another and the songs themselves have remained classic for me. Limitless, Good Thing, Back to You, Baby Don't Like It, and Angel have aged so well. I love them so much. Like Limitless, this album is almost perfect. I've grown to love almost all the songs on this album, especially 0 Mile. Every song is so catchy, I don't get it. Not to mention Whiplash, which literally birthed me again and turned me into a new whole person. The only reason it is not in godly tier is because of Running to You. It's kinda forgettable to me and I'd probably skip it if it came up in my shuffled NCT 127 playlist. Overall really good and will forever be so good. Splash. This was undoubtedly one of my favorite NCT eras and I adore this album as well. Regular has to be one of their best title tracks in my opinion, and plus the first 5-ish songs on the album are really good. No Longer makes me cry every listen without fail, and City 127 will forever be that song. However, towards the end of the actual album the songs are forgettable for me, like My Van or Come Back. However, I really enjoy Irregular because it's pretty nostalgic for me. I used to dislike Wacky Wacky with a burning passion, but it's grown on me in the past few months, and plus the b-sides on this album are no joke. First we have Lips, which I have no words to describe other than holy shit. Long Slow Distance is my go-to sad NCT song and it gets better literally every listen. Plus Yuta shines so much in this album. His lines in Lips and Long Slow Distance are indescribable. I genuinely forgot about Kitchen Beat though, like why was this song included? It reminds me of my 7th grade band construction piece so strongly I get whiplash. But overall very good album. This is what perfection is. The whole album is cohesive and no track feels like a filler. I've listened to this God knows how many times and still every song has never gotten old. Fool and Jet Lag are god tier b-sides that I fear no other groups can top. This era was also when I started biasing G-High, and so extra point for that. Just like I have no words for how good this is. I know because it's a mini it probably feels like no song is a skip. But it's genuinely so good anyway. Okay, I don't really know how to feel about this album. I genuinely love all the tracks, however it doesn't really feel cohesive to me and I don't think I would go out of my way to listen to the album alone. Like I do like the songs. However, none of them are my favorites with the exception of White Night and Not Alone. Pandora's Box is one where I feel like it could have been omitted because I always forget it exists. Also for the record, punch over kick it, you cannot change my mind. SM put something so addictive in that song. Okay, overall I really enjoy this album, but in terms of what NCT 127 has put out, it has to be one of least favorites. I'm trying not to be biased because Gimme Gimme basically confirmed NCT as my alt group and made me start biasing Yuta. But honestly, this is such a good Japanese release. Gimme Gimme itself fails to be topped as my favorite Japanese title track, and the B-sides on this album are really nice. Like Chika Bomb Bomb gets me so hyped, it has been one of my top songs for the past month. Also Lipstick makes me speechless, no words. Minus a few points though because First Love is sort of forgettable for me, but good nonetheless. Okay, this is genuinely one of my favorite NCT albums, and though it has its flaws, it is really strong overall. I feel like it lacks in cohesiveness, but generally every song has its own unique point, and I really like the amount of genres covered here and how they all seemingly fit together. I mean, we got masterpieces like Lemonade, Focus, Favorite, Love on the Floor, and the list just goes on. Also the Rainy Night and Magic Carpet Ride make me cry so much it's not even funny. Overall this album is really comforting with tracks like Road Trip, and it's something I put on whenever I wanna relax. However, this lost points because of Far, which is just not for me. I see the potential, however it is too much noise for me. And we do not talk about Sticker. I do not have anything special to say about this album. But Chain is such a good title track. I genuinely forgot this mini album existed. But listening over the tracks is refreshing, and I definitely had been overlooking this. Also the Japanese version of Limitless is surprisingly catchy, I do not get it. Anyways, 100 is one of the best songs on this album, you can't change my mind.
Yani 귀여워요. 이건 뭐야, camera.